A local man was admitted to A&E today after ingesting 6 small plastic horses. Physicians are describing his condition as stable. Okay, obligatory to joke. If I say bad, I don't think it's bad, but then again, since when is my opinion mattered on this channel? Hey there, so we are playing through the demo for Reanimal. I've been looking forward to this quite a lot, made by the original team, of course, behind Little Nightmares 1. Saw that. Don't think I didn't see that game. Between Little Nightmares 1 and 2. Little Nightmares 3, which has come out, I am aware, been made by a completely different dev team, and from what I've seen of the reviews so far, not exactly stellar. I know. Who could have foreseen if you take away the original creative members of a franchise and then ask the guys from the copy room to try and make a sequel? All you get is a vague copy with no soul or substance. Who could have figured that? I mean, just really now, who could have figured that? Yes. So I've been quite looking forward to this. I'm aware the actual game itself doesn't come out until like next year. At least officially. That might change, I suspect, depending on how close they actually are to finish and how well this demo performs. I mean, I might be talking out of my posterior, of course, but nope, that's... Nope, can't walk through walls. That's a good thing, you know. No clip is not enabled. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So I am playing this on solo mode. It does actually come with even the demo comes with a co-op mode. That's supposed to be the whole gimmick. What have I found? Oh good, I found some sort of some sort of terrifying pervert's mask. Don't touch the nose, children. You don't want to know where it's been, and that's a mine. Some sort of wartime facility I found myself in. Nothing quite as horrific as being a child during what? The 1930s/40s. It was a bad time. If you ever had the chance to speak to anyone who lived through that period, they'll tell you some amazing and horrific stories. Cutscene. Voice acting, that's unexpected. Well, maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Pyramid Head's tiny cousin. Again, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I mean, we started this game in a boat. A boat that had nowhere to go, and then we sort of went in circles and ended up back here, so... Perhaps we did try and leave. In fact, little Missy here, we fished from the ocean. Yeah, I played the first little bit to see if it worked, and then realised I wasn't recording. And... due to the level of professionalism you would normally expect from this channel, decided I could not be arsed to go back and re-record like the 2 minutes or so we'd missed, figuring, hey, this is a demo. But really curious to see the hook, then by all means they can just go and download it for free and play it themselves. I mean, really, why are you watching somebody play through a demo? It really defies the purpose. It's meant to be something you experience for yourself. Goodies, secrets, treasures, intrigues. What we got on TV today? Probably nothing good. Let's pop a squat here. Oh yes, we are legitimately terrifying. Or at least unpleasant to look at. Like most children. Let's see now. Switch. Anything else I can do in this room before I go towards the obvious thing? Because the Little Nightmares team have always been good at this. Very clearly signposting via the semi-fixed camera exactly what it is you're supposed to be paying attention to in any given scenario. Now I do this, lights go on. Okay, we're early enough in the game that nothing horrific immediately leapt out at me. I didn't even hear a roar in the distance, so... cool. Perhaps there is nothing to worry about. Perhaps it was just the local security was shutting down those shutters. And everything's peachy, in fact. Okay. So we have what we in the business of making videos for the YouTubes, refer to as a puzzle. If you hear anyone else pronounce it as a puzzle, laugh mockingly and with maximum derision at them. Okay, so I have to stop this in a position where there isn't a giant hole preventing me from climbing over the... No? Okay, cannot interact a second time. Right. It's all key information we're gathering. So we know all the things we cannot do, and therefore, logically, we're left with only the things with which we can do. And that is the scientific process in action, boys and girls. Okay, so I can go over here. Yep, there we go. Weird little dot symbol, which means I can boost little Missy here up. Although again, going back to what you guys missed, when I fished her out of the ocean, she did thank me by attempting to strangle me. And then explained that the reason she tried to strangle me was because she thought I was already dead. So presumably, I was under the impression I was some sort of terrifying revenant attempting to, I don't know, fish a waterlogged snack from the ocean. Although as a revenant was operating a boat, so make of that what you will. Use the left bumper to call your companion to interact with this object. Okay, I am pushing left bumper, and nothing is happening. Is that because... Is that because I need to not be interacting myself? Yeah, okay, that was quite literally all it was. Companion will do nothing if you are already touching or interacting with the object. Got you. But presumably whenever the option appears to interact, I can push LB instead to have my AI partner do it for me. Or if I was playing with an actual person, and my god, can you imagine such a thing? Sounds grotesque just to think about, doesn't it? But if I was, then presumably they could do it for me. Excellent little scene transition. Spooky locker room. Can't interact with this. They locked their locker, that's inconsiderate, really. Oh. Well, this man left his epidermis behind. That's, well, I suppose at least he is now beach body ready. Although I don't think the intended interpretation of that phrase is dead jellyfish, but who am I to judge? I'm talking to myself in a room while I play a spooky video game about haunted children, so... I actually snapped a... Okay, interesting. That was a little bit of a visual and physics glitch that actually worked in my favour. When was the last time that ever happened in a video game? Take notes, Bethesda. Okay. Could I make that jump? Probably not, so... Let's get on the ladder. The property ladder. Because of course, as these games evolve and the protagonists get slightly older each time, eventually the fears that they manifest are going to move away from childish things, such, you know, large, spooky adults, and into the things that those large, spooky adults themselves fear. So one of these games is just going to open with like a 12-page mortgage document. Oh, there's that little friend. Get him! Get him good. I don't know why he's running away from us, but we must get him anyway. That's not really been explained. Though again, there was a cutscene very... actually, what's the very first thing you see when you boot up the game? Where there's some sort of gaping hole. And that... Hello there, sir. You're off on your holidays, are you? Magnificent. Send me a postcard. Or better yet, contract cholera or something. And don't come back. Okay. So my choices are follow you down the spooky tunnel. Trademark pending. Yeah. Where I can't actually see if you're ahead of me or not. Or I can go over here. Fabulous idea. You go that way, I'll go home. How relaxing. Could be quite frank, not sure what I expected, also not sure why I did that. Seems like a bit of a jerk thing to do. And I stole this poster, it's now mine. I'll put it up in my room. Next to my various band posters, I suppose. God knows what's going on. Okay. Ears on swivel, can't hear anything. They've got a wheelbarrow, excellent. Charlie Dimmock presumably cannot be too far away. If she's even alive, actually. Yes, I'm now at that phase of my life where I have to stop and think. Celebrities I watched in my childhood, are they dead or are they alive? It's a wonderful game to play. Okay, excellent, just fix that. And I'm guessing I can't just ride out of here. There is, yep, one missing on the other side. Of course there is. To give me a reason to explore this place further instead of just running away. Though, if the idea is I ride out of here on the train tracks, do I even need to do this? I'm making the assumption the game's not just going to let me walk across the tracks. But like, even if the slats were gone, I could still presumably walk across the metal. I'm a tiny little child in a weird BDSM mask, so the world is my lobster, you know? Anything good in here? Oh, bombs. Excellent. Perhaps we should introduce one of these to whatever antagonist we end up facing. Perfect. I now have a clam helmet. Excellent. I now look like I'm cosplaying as one of those enemies from Dark Souls 1. Perfect. This will surely put the fear into all of my nemesis. Nemesi? Whatever. As if anyone really cares about Latin. Unless you're in the medical profession. In which case you get paid enough to ignore my mispronunciations. This room. Okay. Oh, there he... Oh, he's going to the toilet. Well, since he is one of the spooky adults, he'll be in there for at least 20 minutes. We've got plenty of time to figure this out. Sneak through here. Because I'm presuming he just, for some reason, has the wheel on him, because that... Oh. Well, let's not look at that, shall we? He seems to be entering that man. I mean, that's really appropriate to be doing in front of the children, but what do I know? Oh, he's completely gone. You know that sort of gnawing feeling of anxiety you get in your gut sometimes? Apparently that's him. Meet Timothy. The terror demon. Okay, so I need to somehow get things out of there. Yes, we are dealing with the adult fears. Like I say, we've got the gnawing anxiety, and now we have... Ah, there it is. Your predictable game. And now we have the need to unclog a toilet. Is there really anything that induces more... Oh, maybe I was wrong. I say, is there anything that induces more terror than the sudden unexpected need to use a plunger? Okay, this one. It's especially bad when it needs two of you. Though it does bring with it a certain sort of unexpected pride. Oh, key. Key. Oh, well, there was another door on the other side, wasn't there? So presumably... that's what we're doing with this? Though again, why was the key inside one of the skin suits stuffed into a toilet? And should the kind of person that designed such a thing be on some sort of a list? I mean, these are the questions we have to ask ourselves in the modern day, isn't it? And I really hope the weird cracking sound I can hear of these old-ass headphones creaking against my ears as I talk is not actually being picked up by the microphone. Is that a hole, or is that just a really dark shadow? I'm going to assume hole. Yeah, NPC jumps as well, so I was right. Look at all these layabouts. No wonder the place is in such a mess. I have a brick. Excellent. I'm saving up for a house. Like I said, existential fears of growing up. This is what it's all about now. Okay, go to the place the game is highlighting with the one light in the entire room. That guy's just hanging out amongst the luggage. Aspirations of travel, perhaps? Ah, there we go, I see it now. How do I put this down? Ah, there we go. Right, nope, pick up the... There we are, marvellous. Oh, and of course the skin suits come to life. I'm not a fan of that. Oh no, it's like fleshy Roombas. No, that's the wrong way. I really should have memorized the layout of this room, but I didn't. And it worked out okay. Oh, they can... I can't tell if they're actually coming after me or just sort of swithing around the place. Deeply unpleasant regardless. This definitely moved. This was further back before. Which gives me instant suspicion that somebody is setting me up for a fall here. How do I... Okay, is it literal movement? Do I have to push up and down on the D-pad? No. Stick, there we go. Okay. So, I suspect this is going to do the same thing the Little Nightmares did. There's going to be a lot of like, do actual movements to make movements appear, on screen. But bizarrely, that will never be mentioned. That won't be tutorialized. But things like push a button to make your light appear. That will be tutorialized, even though it's a much more simple process. A much more simple. That wasn't fantastic English, was it? A simpler process, perhaps? Ah, whatever. Most people have already turned this video off, so... If you stuck around this long, you probably don't care about my waffling. Or it may even be why you're here. And really, isn't that just a damning indictment of the state of this civilization? Can I get out? Yes, I can. Okay. Secrets. Terrifying new face I can wear. What's in the box? What's in the box? Unprocessed trauma, apparently. Yay! Oh. Wait. That looked like our little buddy. And he just got capped. So, is he all... Are we following some sort of terrifying anglerfish situation? And our buddy's like already dead? I mean, he was brave. He didn't even accept the blindfold. Assuming they offered one, but... Yeah, what we just saw seems to imply our little friend is already dead. And yet, we've been chasing him for the past, I don't know, 5 minutes? Methinks perhaps we should have pointed the boat just further out to ocean and just sort of hoped we came across land that wasn't inhabited by nutjobs. Although, well, actually, no, this isn't the Little Nightmares universe anymore, because they had to make it legally distinct. But I assume we're going for the same general idea. That everywhere is inhabited by freaks, weirdos, and people who, like, eat each other and all such nonsense. Or, use televisions to, call forth eldritch abominations. And or become them. Such as my little buddy from the previous game, whose name, actually irritatingly, is it... Yeah, I cannot remember what his name was. Obviously 6 was the quote-unquote protagonist / villain, depending on your perspective. God, what was the little TV guy's name? Answers in the comments if anyone remembers. Or is willing to, spend 5 seconds looking it up on Google or whatever. Okay. So our little friend ran up here, and yeah. This appears to be quite literally the only way to go. Early days of the game. I can't even say that. We've already gone off the beaten path a couple of times and found random things. Such as the little masks here. And I have absolutely no doubt whatsoever that I've probably missed like 6 masks. Because the guys who do this... Hi! Commuter train, is it? Yeah. Weird fleshy nudists. Oh, God, what was I even saying? Well, yeah, I probably missed like 6 masks or whatever. Because the guys who do these games, they really... What? Oh, well, first death, I guess. Yep, there it goes. Oh, we actually saw him bite my head off. Well, I suppose that'll teach me a lesson. Okay, yeah. This is also... It's all slowly flooding back to me. There's a car pulling up? I completely missed that the first time, apparently. So I literally got alerted that something weird was going on. Okay. Yeah, and you actually see him outside the window. If you're paying attention. If you're busy rambling about, ironically, being unperceptive and missing things, then you don't notice what he's doing, and he grabs you and devours you, you know, from the head. Actually, I suppose head downwards is probably the best way you could do this. Going from like the feet up would be the worst. Oh, there's our little friend. And he heroically sacrificed himself to lead away the enemy. Although I suspect, quite literally the only way we can go is the exact same way both they went. Well, let's do this then. Yep, I figured it. Oh, he came in an ice cream van. That's adorable. I scream, you scream, we all scream. When the gangly man tries to bite off your face. I could actually quite go for an ice cream cone right now. 99p flake, sprinkles, bit of syrup. Be delicious. Although, like soft serve ice cream with a flake, not so much of a thing in Canada. It's one of the things I do miss about my birth country. Oh yes, for those not aware, I am now officially Canadian as well as British. Have all the paperwork to prove it. Ew. Dual citizenship, the whole shebang. Oh, okay, you're not getting out there, I guess. Oh, yep, okay. Duly noted, game. We're not doing a Nathan Drake, I can't just shimmy across. Okay, so I need to find another way forward. Presumably. Oh, controls for the train. We can do a Final Fantasy VII train graveyard kind of situation. Yeah, you throw this, love. I will go over here and grab this side, and between the two of us, we shall. Oh, that was less impressive than I hoped, but... Oh, it's you. How did you stop the train? You're a gangly little fucker. I don't believe for a second you actually stopped the train. Yeah, whatever. Thankfully, you guys can't usually do ladders, so... Yeah, we're fine. Oh, no, he's figured out ladders. I take it all back. Run away, run away. Oh, we're... Okay, demo is finished. Well, let me know what you thought. Bye-bye now.